It is been an unbelievable ride.
A ride through this pandemic that has hit fishermen hard across the country. Now, a nonprofit is casting a lifeline to an industry so many depend on, an industry in need of rebound. In the end, it's not only saving jobs, it's also feeding families desperate for fresh food.
The small fishing community of Steinhatchee has weathered many storms over the years.
Who says what happens next year? God forbid.
Jim Zerberich and his wife Patty have been here through most of them, including the one no one forecasted, the coronavirus pandemic.
And with 80% of all seafood consumption coming through restaurants and retail, everything was shut down.
As businesses closed for safety, sales here dried up for everyone.
And you can't take a vessel this size with all the expenses and only go out and catch 500 pounds of fish.
Yeah.
So we need to at least be able to catch 1,000 pounds.
To keep the business afloat, that's where Paul Parker comes in.
So we were working on ideas to help out.
Since the pandemic began, his nonprofit, Catch Together, has been working to raise money to support fishing operations across the nation.
There was going to be a lot of hungry people out there, and there were going to be fishermen out of work, and that was the basic genesis for the idea.
The idea is to pay fishing operations for their catches. And the money from Catch Together lets them take this boat out on the Gulf to catch fish, which are donated to Second Harvest.
See how nice and white these are?
So this is another example of a local business taking the lemons of COVID-19 and really making lemonade.
Monique Van Pelt is CEO at the nonprofit.
A direct gift to the food bank is really important because of the ways that it diversifies the type of protein.
Feeding families who are working hard to get back on their feet.
Even down lower.
Just like the Zerberichs are working to get back out on the water.
All the people in the food bank that I've come in contact with are really appreciative.
They've enabled us to go out and catch 3,000 pounds of fish.
Supporting jobs in a community counting on Mother Nature's cooperation year in and year out.
Now, about 13,000 pounds of red snapper caught by local Florida fishermen will be processed by Lombardi's Seafood and donated to Second Harvest of the Big Bend. Since the COVID crisis began, Catch Together's provided more than $5 million in grants to buy fish from fishermen on every coast and send it to nearby food banks. We've got links to the food bank if you need help with this story under the rebound section of WTXL.TV.